So this is the new camper van. There's a solid deck for 275 watt panels, giving 1.1 kilowatt maximum, of course. Under that deck, in the middle, I'm thinking of having some kind of storage. I'm not sure yet, we'll see. This is the 4L3H Peugeot Boxer van, which means that it's the one with a roof height of 2.2 meters, so great for standing up. What I've noticed about motorhomes that I've owned over the years is that the floor is always cold, and in a motorhome you've usually got about 50mm at the most, 2" of insulation. So what I've done with this is I've put about 5" just to make it really super warm, and I had some wood and things left over, so it's in a kind of deck of 2 at the moment. There's one slab here that's about 40mm, I think. I think it was it was more than that. It was about 50mm, and then there's about another 3" on top. So it's about between 4 and 5". And the way I've laid it is one, the lower slabs are going that way across the van, and then the top layers going that way. So hopefully that should really keep the van warm. How I'm gonna have the van is you step up here into the van. There's another little step up here to take you to the height of the cab, because we're going to put the bulkhead, we're going to build a bulkhead here, because that's another thing I've noticed with motorhomes and cabs. If you want to keep them cool and warm in the winter, cool in the summer, then you want to try and eradicate any glass, because it's the glass where all the heat is lost. And also with the cab, of course, you're right down to battery and floor level here, so that's going to lose heat. So you put a bulkhead back here, and corner all this living space. Anyway, you're going to walk in. There's going to be a shower in front of you, a shower with a composting loo. The composting loo is going to slide back on rails, hopefully, when you want to take a shower, but for most of the time you only use the shower for 10 minutes of the day, say. So it makes more sense to have the loo out. So the loo will be extended for most of the time. Like I say, when you want to use the shower, it will then slide back into a cupboard, the full length cupboard I'm thinking here, that has a hanging wardrobe, and then some pull out shelves for things like t-shirts, your underwear and socks and things. And then at the bottom, like I say, that will receive the composting loo when it's slid back. This might be a place where the heater is fitted as well. I'm not sure yet, I've got to think about that. Behind the wardrobe here, there's going to be a full length fridge freezer, domestic fridge freezer running off 240 volts. And then when you turn around here, as you come in, I think there's going to be a sink by the side of where you come in, or sink or worktop, and then the sink and cooker are going to live in this section, with above them some cupboards and things, and probably cupboards going over there, probably a cupboard above the bulkhead and above the cab. There's a good space there. Oh, I should have said we've now stepped up from the shower the shower will be on the first level, this level we're on. Then we step up here as we go back towards the van, so the cooker and the sink will be on a separate level in between the top of this level of the wheel arch. So you step up about six inches, maybe 8, don't know yet. And all under this floor I'm thinking of fitting drawers that we can slide out, so they'll slide all the way forward here for storage under this section of floor that's raised. So we stepped up here and for the kitchen area, and then we step up again for the lounge area. So now we're at the wheel arch level, because I don't know if you can see, but hang on, how do I do this on this camera? Flip that out. That's it. So I don't know if you can see, but above my head here, I've still got above my head here about a foot at least, 300mm of space. So by the time I've gone up on the footwell there, up to that level, my head's just about going to be touching the ceiling, which won't matter of course, because this is going to be the lounge area. So we're going to have a U-shaped lounge that changes into a bed, and as you're getting up to it, of course, stepping up, you'll actually be sitting down, unless you're accessing the cupboards, which will be up here, which then I might have to just duck my head a bit. I'll have to think about that. There's a fan here at the back. There are 3 fans that are fitted at the moment. There's one at the front, the same as the one at the back, which can suck and blow. And then there's one in the corner there for the bathroom. Maybe a bit of overkill in a van this size, we'll see. But I thought the one at the front and the back will be good for sleeping and also for cooking. One can blow, one can suck, and hopefully get rid. So you can begin to see what the van's going to look like. Today's job is trying to get the ceiling panels up. So yesterday I just finished putting a membrane up here. Actually, just noticed I've got one tiny little piece to do here. It's got some on the board anyway, but yeah, so some of this has been glued. These little patches are just taped up, which are fine, but the main pieces here are being glued and stuck, so it stinks a bit in here this morning. You can already see the shape of the van though. So the shower's going there. Composting loo is going to slide back into what's going to be a wardrobe here. Full length wardrobe, and then by the side of that the fridge freezer. And this whole floor section that I'm on now is going to be up another 6 inches. So it will be at this level. So you'll actually come in the van one step there, up to this level, which will be the shower level, and getting into the front cab level. But then you'll step up here into. I'm not sure whether I did a video on the inverter and things. So this is a view of what's under the U-shaped lounge. So we've got 4 Varta LDF, I think they are 230s, what they call these. I can't see the code on those. But at C20 they're 230 amp hours, so you got what, a whopping 920 at C20. These are the way that they measure the charging rates. So at C20 you've got 920, and at C5 you've got 800 amp hours. Now that's the bank of controllers that are doing the solar power. So you can see why I need an MT50, because there's practically, you have to really struggle. I'd have to get the beds, these two bed sections off, to be able to read the meters here. So what I'm going to do is, they've got a comms, I've just got it into number 1 to check the MT50 that came, and it's fine. So what you do is you put in a comms lead. It's just like a normal Ethernet RJ45 connector. You put a connector in each of the units. Those 4 units, those 4 leads then will come out. I'll plug it into a switcher unit, and then from the switcher unit you'll just have one output that goes to the MT50. I'm not sure where I'm going to site it yet. I might site it up here, because I'm thinking of putting an insulation wall between the fridge freezer. Okay, so it's the 29th of December. Been working quite a bit on the van, even though it's been bloody cold. So it's beginning to take shape now. So I was working on the composting loo yesterday, and the day before as well. That's going to be covered in a white plastic that's similar to the shower when it's done. I built it on a slide, so it's going to slide back on those rails. I'm going to just, the rails are a bit short, so I'm going to just pack the rest out with timber, so the sliding platform doesn't fall off as you slide it back. So the idea is that when using, most of the time it'll stay like this, and then when you're using the shower, the toilet is going to slide back under what will be here, a wardrobe cum cupboard. So the toilet needs that height. What's that? About, I think the toilet was 18 inches in the end. So needs 18 inches of this, and then the rest of this space are going to be, I think, drawers. Maybe 3 or 4 drawers for maybe underwear, towels, and then the top part, I think, a hanging wardrobe, so that we've got somewhere to hang clothes. That's the idea anyway. I think we could probably put a rail right at the top as well, so have no cupboard, just have opening doors. Here there's going to be a shower door, sliding shower door, but then because the sliding shower door is transparent, a kind of whitish colour, I think we're going to have 2 2 folding louvre doors, or two just folding doors to hide that. But we'll see as we go along.